Hello everyone, this is Catherine A.G., aka Nerdgirlism, here again with another Television Tuesday vlog for y'all. I haven't set up my phone yet. I've been feeling kind of sick today. TMI, I've had bad diarrhea, but I've only vomited once, so I think I can make it through the day. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Hopefully I'll feel better after I eat some lunch. I didn't really eat anything for breakfast, so um after I eat lunch, maybe I'll feel a little bit better. Head down, do therapy. I was supposed to do it earlier this morning, but I don't know if they thought it was my dialysis day or not, because I can do it in the afternoon today, because I don't have dialysis today. So, it's a good thing. This could really be a video on Television Tuesday about all my favorite British shows that aren't Monty Python, which I discovered independently. But I'm gonna go ahead and talk about Blackadder because I kind of discovered it a different way. Most of my British television I started watching on KERA, which is like our arts channel out of Dallas. And on Sundays, they would always show British TV shows. They show like The Young Ones, Blackadder, Red Dwarf, some of my favorites. Are You Being Served, Faulty Towers. So lots of good 70s and 80s British TV. But I'm going to talk about probably maybe my favorite British show besides Monty Python. I don't know. It's tied between Monty Python, Red Dwarf, and this probably Blackadder. I really don't remember if I started watching it on KERA or if I just randomly walked into discovering it. All I know is that one week I stayed home from school because I'd stupidly done some exercises and pulled a muscle in both my legs. So I didn't go to the hospital or anything, or the doctor. I just stayed at home and waited for the pain to go away and waited for me to regain walking again without being in pain. I probably should have gone to the doctor, but I didn't. I stayed home and I forgot another British show I love, Cheese and Monster. Okay, anyways, and a bit of Fry and Laurie. But anyways, um, I stayed home and I torrented back in the day before you could just stream stuff. Back when it was, I guess, kind of illegal. I torrented the first season of the show Blackadder. I already was a fan of Rowan Atkinson from when I was a kid, loving Mr. Bean and stuff like that. But I didn't know he had another show where he actually, I guess, spoke very eloquently, actually, because the first season is based on the writings of Shakespeare, which is why I love it too. Lots of people feel kind of indifferent about the first season because it's kind of different to the other seasons, but they kind of found a way to make it work. As the show goes on, Edmund, the main character, Edmund Blackadder, becomes more intelligent, but always becomes lower each season in social class. His compadre, oh my gosh, what's his name now? I swear it's gonna come to me at a random moment. Baldric. Baldric. His companion, he always uppers becomes up in social class, but he becomes dumber as the seasons go on. And there's some recurring characters who are supposed to be descendants of other characters and so on and so forth. That's the premise of the show, really, is that each season is like descendants of the previous season's characters. And the first season is like the 1600s, I think, like Shakespearean era. Then actually it'll be a little bit earlier than that, because it was like during the fictional reign of King Richard III. So a little bit earlier, because the second series would be the Shakespearean era, would be the Elizabethan era. And Queen Elizabeth's the main character on it. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. I can't remember the name of the woman who plays her now, but she's in Harry Potter as well. She plays, I can't remember the names of anyone. The journalist woman in Harry Potter. Anyways, and she is freaking hilarious as Queen Elizabeth. She plays her as like this little bratty teenager who never grew up. Like, she's an adult, but she acts like a brat, like spoiled brat. It's so funny. And Stephen Fry plays her right-hand man, Lord Melchett, who returns in the fourth season as, I think, a general. But the first season's, like I said, like the 1500s, I think. Then the second season is like Elizabethan era. Third season is would be the early 1800s, the reign of King George, Mad King George. So I think it was the early 1800s. And then the fourth season is during World War One, which is my favorite and the best, in my opinion, season is the fourth season. Probably lots of other people think that as well. But I love all the seasons, actually. One hilarious part of season 3 is that Hugh Laurie plays King George, or Prince George, Prince George, and he plays George also in season 4. He's just like a member of the army. The show is very memorable, I think, for having lots of guest stars who are British TV royalty, basically. Like Rick Mail, Tom Baker, Adrian Edmondson, Chris Berry, just lots of different people. I'm sure I'm forgetting some, I swear. But, they also did a couple of specials. Blackadder Christmas Carol, which takes place during the second season? Or third? The third season. And there's special done for the Millennium Celebration, and it was like this time traveling episode, which was interesting. Had lots of different guests on, lots of different British celebrities were in that. I forgot what that was called though. But I remember one day tastings, I saw the whole box set available for purchase And I think this was already after I knew it was on streaming, but I went ahead and bought it on physical media because I had the money and because it's one of my favorite shows. So I bought the whole box set, and there's some stuff on there that you can't really get with streaming, and it's better, I think, if it's like in tangible form. But I love Rowan Atkinson. Anything he does is genius. I've seen his stand-up as well. I think he's hilarious. There's even one time I dated this guy and he looked like exactly like a young Rowan Atkinson. So that was like amazing. He said people told him that before. Oh, I also love Not the 9 O'Clock News that, yes?
Hey, Catherine. I'm going to set up your breathing treatment.
Okay, cool. Nurse came in here to set up my breathing treatment, so, I'm almost done getting my makeup on. Anyways, which is good because I don't really have that much more to say. Probably my favorite version of the theme song is the second season with the electric guitar and stuff. And my favorite character, besides Blackadder himself, is probably George. Love you, Lori. There we go. But anyways, thank you for watching my videos. Please leave likes, comments, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I try and upload videos every day if I can. If I don't, then the reason is because I'm sick or something. But I really appreciate all of y'all watching. And have a nice day. And I'll upload another video probably pretty soon.